name's John Dewar. I'm the Vice-Chancellor of La Trobe University in Melbourne, in Australia. La Trobe University is a leading Australian university. Last year we celebrated our 50th anniversary as a university, and at the same time we celebrated our highest ever ranking in the world rankings of universities. La Trobe is now ranked amongst the top 1.4% of universities in the world. And I'm delighted to say that La Trobe University has a very deep and long-standing relationship with Sri Lanka. We already have over 300 Sri Lankan students studying very happily with us in Melbourne, and some very long-standing institutional relationships here in Sri Lanka. The reason we're here today is to sign a new agreement with the Sri Lanka Institute of Technology. This builds on a long-standing relationship we've had with SLIT for about 5 years, but this agreement extends and expands that relationship by providing for articulation pathways for students who want to start a program of study here in Sri Lanka, but then complete that program of study in Australia. And the agreement we have with SLIT will allow students to spend part of their time studying here and part of their time studying in Australia that will lead to a La Trobe degree. We think that's a very exciting new innovation for both institutions. We think that it will help to meet the growing demand for higher education qualifications here in Sri Lanka, and we are absolutely delighted to be able to make that announcement today. We're also signing an agreement with the American National College, which will allow their foundation students to come on to study degrees at La Trobe. And again, that's another example of how our visit this week is expanding opportunities to study at a higher level for a university qualification for young Sri Lankan people. We're absolutely delighted to be here. I'm also announcing the availability of very valuable scholarships for academically gifted students. We are offering scholarships that will reduce the cost of a degree by up to 50%, which in some cases can be an extremely valuable scholarship offering. So I would encourage any students who are considering studying in Australia, who think they have the academic ability to succeed in the top 5 or 10% of their class, that they should consider very carefully applying for one of these very generous scholarships.